Hello motherfuckers! I'm gonna do a quick tutorial on a game called Kingdom Classic. There is another version I think called the New Lands. I haven't played that yet. This game, it's good, but it doesn't really do a very good job of explaining itself, and the other videos I've looked at on YouTube are a little bit on the long-winded side for my liking. I just wanted something really quick that would just point out the basics, the pitfalls. Right now, when you're first starting, your character is the king, but you can be a queen if you want. When you're first starting, press down and you'll be able to choose gender and different colours. It'll just randomly flick through them and stop on the one that you like. Now the object of the game is to keep the crown on your head. To the left and the right there are 4 portals, 2 on each side, out of which a lot of beasties and stuff of various different types will come out at night, and obviously they'll get harder as the game progresses. What they'll do is they'll steal money off you and off your units, and they'll take objects off your units as well, but ultimately what they want is to take the crown off your head, and if they do that then that's game over, so try and avoid that. Now, you get money in this game by hunting and by farming and by tree clearing, so you can recruit archers and you can recruit builders. The archers will defend your walls at night, but during the day they'll wander outside your walls and they'll hunt for the little bunny rabbits, and they'll hunt for the deers. The deers, you can herd them yourself towards your hunters to get a little bit of extra money, but it's the bunnies you'll make decent money from. Now the bunnies are dependent on the grass, so you'll want to make sure that the grass grows outwards from your camp before you block it in, and you block it in 2 ways. You can block it with walls, or you can block it with farms, so don't build either of those until you've allowed the grass to grow beyond it. Otherwise you'll just have a barren mud landscape that won't be doing you any good. You won't be making any money from it. You'll also make a little bit of money from tree clearing. Sometimes not a lot. It'll cost you 1 gold to clear a tree, and then you'll either get that 1 gold back or you might get 2 back, so you make a little bit from that. Okay, you get new recruits from the camps that you will find scattered across the map, both to left and right. It'll be about 6 of them, I think, on the map. Now with these, they're your only source of new recruits, and you can destroy them by clearing the trees. So what you should do at first is to leave the trees intact, the tree on each side of a camp, leave those 2 intact, just to make sure that camp is still there, and then for you have a source of new recruits. You don't want to run out of recruits, you want to get as many as you can. To get a new recruit, you just drop a coin on them and then they'll become yours. If they get hit by the monsters at night, then they'll revert to their former state of being, a peasant that isn't a recruit, and lose whatever money and items they had on them. If that's the case, then just go back and get them again, drop coins on them again, and they'll become your recruits. You have to make sure that they have enough items, so in your camp you'll be able to pre-purchase bows or hammers for the builders, bows for the archers, and a little bit later on there'll be an option for farmers as well. You'll notice wandering up and down the map sometimes is a merchant. For 4 gold you can get that merchant to just slowly wander into your camp, and he will randomly deliver either bows, hammers or sickles. Now it can be economically good because the sickles can cost you 5 each, I think, and so if you pay 4 for him and he drops a load of them off, you just turn 4 into 20, so it's good money wise, but sometimes you'll end up with loads of a type of unit that you didn't want. So that's why you have to make sure you have as many recruits as you possibly can, so you don't end up with all of the wrong type. Now, what else? Alright, the farms. Don't build 2 layers of the farms until it's within your walls already. The reason being that the first layer of the farmers will go out during the day, and then at night time they'll come back within your walls to safety. But once you build the second layer of the farmers will stay there all the time. So if it's outside your walls, you'll lose your farmers at night when the monsters come. What else? And don't give orders too late in the day to your builders. So don't tell them to build new walls or knock down trees at a time in the day where it's going to take them too long, because you can get caught that way. And I think that's about it. Don't want to tell you too much. I want you to play the game yourself. I just want to point out some of the more obvious pitfalls that it took me quite a while to work out. So enjoy your game. Bye bye.